New at 5, a northern Colorado mental health facility, long at the center of controversy, has officially shut down. The closure comes after 6 years of Denver7 Investigates reporting.
Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kovaleski hearing from insiders and former employees now as he digs into what forced this critical facility to close.
It's 3 letters and one powerful word.
I hope the place never opens again.
A question answered by former employees.
You worked there for nearly a year. If you had a loved one in crisis, would you send them to Johnstown Heights?
No, not at all. Not in a million years.
Essentially, we went truth-seeking. Why would a valuable 92-bed mental health hospital go out of business?
I don't get scared often, but I was scared.
Asking questions to parents like Nissa Passwater. Her daughter spent 9 days at Johnstown Heights.
It was bad. It was a bad experience.
After your experience, what would you say the priority is at Johnstown Heights?
Keeping people as long as possible. They wanted to put her on a 90-day hold, and they tried.
Would you be surprised if I told you we just talked to a mom whose daughter was held longer than the mom wanted her there?
No, I would not be surprised. Every patient has like a dollar sign attached to them. There's a fiscal value for that patient.
The question brought answers and anger from former employees, insiders with insight.
When I saw nursing staff forging documentation to keep patients there, that's when I was like, okay, it's time to go.
And once you're on a hold, there's no leaving.
Did you witness patients being kept longer than they wanted to stay?
Yeah, all the time.
For profit or because there was concern for their safety?
Profit.
What do state inspectors need to know about Johnstown Heights?
It's just negligent. I mean, people are coming in there for help and, you're just using them to make money.
You are hearing testimonials from former employees and a parent that again support frustrations included in more than a half-dozen reports by Denver7 Investigates during the past 2.5 years.
You're lucky if you can get out of there alive.
Nobody else should lose their life being there.
Our investigations brought light to the questionable death of Christopher Dixon inside the facility's detox unit, including this troubling insight from the county coroner.
Should Christopher be alive today?
I believe so, yes.
We uncovered details about state inspectors tipping off the facility before arriving for so-called surprise inspections.
The facility now.
Couple hours?
Couple days.
And despite multiple sources saying the facility was alerted before inspectors arrived, the state still found more than 24 violations and at one time placed the facilities on an immediate jeopardy designation, the most critical action the state can take.
In so many words, Johnstown Heights is a
BJ Potts spent 6 weeks at Johnstown Heights before citing personal safety concerns in his decision to resign.
As a medical professional, my job was to help people. These people weren't being helped. They weren't being treated. I never saw a doctor in 6 weeks I was there.
And that brings us back to that question, why? Why did Johnstown Heights go out of business? Why did it close its doors and shut down the critical mental health facility? Officially, the hospital's director told Denver7 in a statement, after careful thought, we have decided to cease operations at Johnstown Heights. It included the facility remains fully licensed and accredited. But the 4-paragraph statement never answered the question why. Why did it voluntarily go out of business?
We've read the official reason they're closing. What do you think the real reason is?
I have to believe that probably at some point in time their referral sources dried up because people know what goes on in that building. They see your reports.
Jay Rynan is a veteran Colorado attorney. He's now representing multiple former Johnstown Heights patients in ongoing lawsuits against the owners of the facility.
Ultimately, I suppose it's a business decision, but from what we know about the facility, it's been having so many problems with care issues, staffing issues, regulatory issues, and violating statutes that mental health statutes. And so I suppose at some point in time, probably the straw broke the camel's back.
So now, after nearly 4 years, an address that has been home to both conflict and controversy, Johnstown Heights no longer treats patients. The 92 beds remain empty, and the community is still left officially wondering why.
To me, it was it was what I would imagine a prison would be like.
Do you regret using that language to describe that facility?
Not really.
Do you take any personal satisfaction in the fact that what you said may have impacted their decision to close?
No, I don't get any personal satisfaction. It wasn't safe for the staff, they knew that, and it wasn't safe for the patients. No, I didn't get any personal satisfaction from this.
We pressed the Johnstown Heights CEO for more information on that decision to close, although she declined our offer for an on-camera interview. But in a statement, she cited the decision to close followed a comprehensive review of business dynamics, including shifts in referral and reimbursement trends and increased competition. The question now, will the facility reopen with new owners? We will keep you posted. I'm Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kovaleski.